I'm like, just go do it. I want to see what happens. Nosy tarot reader. Welcome to the All Signs Weekly Energies here. So this is intended to be for the week coming up for you, whenever you happen to see this. So we are going to start, each of the readings here based on your signs here with an oracle card, and then go through a read. It's going to be between you and another person. Sometimes it'll be romantic, sometimes it'll be something else. So take it however it resonates. Check your sun, moon, rising, or any other major placements in your chart if something doesn't fit for you. So otherwise, I'll see you in some of the other readings. So let's get started with the earth signs this week. So Capricorn, let's get started. All right, so what's going on for That was quick. We've got milestone for you, Capricorn. Okay. Milestone. So for you and your person this week, there's something happening. There is something happening where you're feeling pretty thrilled. It's like you've changed something. Something's changed and you've finally gotten there. What's the problem here with these cards? You've finally gotten there with it. And you're like, okay, there's some measurable change here. That's what it's like. There's some measurable change here. Finally hit something different. Let's see what's going on. What's going on for Capricorn, please, this upcoming week? You versus them, please. Not versus, but you and them, really? What should I call this? We'll see. Capricorn, please. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so how does what's Capricorn feeling for this whole thing? Okay, so we've got the High Priestess and the Tower coming up here for you. So this is how you're feeling. You're like, I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen, and I knew that this was where it needed to go with the High Priestess and the Tower here. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this is where it needed to go. So I took actions based on my intuition. That's what you're saying to yourself. You took actions based on your intuition, and it created the change that you were looking for. This is intentional change. Wonderful. I love seeing that people do this. I love seeing that. Let's see. So what is Capricorn's person that they're thinking about, feeling about this? We've got the Seven of Pentacles here. So Seven of Pentacles, they are just like, well, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see, because it's like, I've got these ideas. I feel like this person feels that I'll put my energy into it. I'll put my energy into it, and I'll we'll evaluate. We'll take a look and see what's going on. All right, so what's in the past? What's passing at this point? Passing by in the past here for Capricorn and their person, please. Top card. Yep, Six of Swords. We've got the Nine of Swords and Judgment coming with it. Yeah. There's a lot of strain. There's a lot of strain and concern in regards to what was going on. Whatever was going on between the two of you. A lot of stress. A lot of having to make a decision about something, for sure. Having to make a decision about something. So this, I feel like it could probably be a work situation. It could be somebody for work for you. So what are the present energies for Capricorn, please? What are the present energies that Capricorn is currently in? I almost said he's currently in. Three of Pentacles. Good. Working on it. You're building a solid foundation. So a decision has been made to build the solid foundation. You're like, I'm going to work with this. I'm going to work with this other person. And this person's willing to work with you too. But I feel like this other person has a little bit more skepticism about it than you do. And you're like, no, I'm pretty sure this is going to work with your high priestess. But they're going to work with you. They are going to work with you. And so they're going to see how it goes. I feel like this is almost like a proving ground for you, Capricorn. Kind of like I'm about to prove myself to this person. What's the challenge? What's been the issue between these two for this situation? What's the challenge? What's been the issue between these two? Got Page of Pentacles. Okay, gotcha. Lack of effort. Gotcha. Lack of effort. Or very minimal effort. Because, you want to make sure that you're putting in enough effort to make it move. And I think Capricorn, you finally just did it. So this, it almost feels like this is something that you guys have been thinking about for a long time. You've been thinking about it for a long time, but that's all you've been doing is thinking about it. Not really actually taking, baby step actions or even like big steps or whatever. And I think what you did, Capricorn, is you decided to take a giant leap forward. Giant leap forward. And this person's like, well, here, hold on to our butts. So they're like, okay, let's see if this works. But you guys are starting something new for sure. So how's this week gonna work out here? How's it gonna work out here for Capricorn and their person, please? What's the outcome? What's the outcome for Capricorn, please? Here we go. Queen of Wands. That's what I want to see. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I want to see for sure, Capricorn. That's definitely, a lot of motivation and inspiration. I think you're going to find that it turns out far better than you thought it was going to. You're going to be like, why didn't I do this before? Yeah, it's definitely a why didn't I do this before kind of feeling. Because you're like, boy, wow, that really worked out. And you're going to be so excited to keep working on this. So excited. I feel like it's going to take away this person's skepticism in regards to whatever this is for you. So, all right. That's what I've got for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good day. Virgo, welcome to your part of the reading. So we're going to start with the Oracle card here. What's going on for a Virgo for this upcoming week for Virgo, please? What's going on for Virgo? Here we go. Transformation. Something big happening. This is the Death card here in the traditional tarot. You're making some changes in your life, for sure. What kind of changes are we looking at? I feel like it's something that you were kind of nervous about doing, though. The way this girl looks in this image kind of makes me think that that may be how you were kind of feeling about it. What's going on for Virgo this week, please, between them and their person? Something's changing. You were kind of nervous about it. What's going on for Virgo this week, please? Okay. All right, so how does Virgo feel about it, please? How does Virgo feel about this current situation with their person? Oh. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles. Are you moving in with somebody? Is that what's happening? I mean, because you're pretty thrilled. You're pretty thrilled. And this is 10 of Pentacles. This is Virgo's safety net. And so I feel like there was something that you were afraid to do it. You were afraid to do it. Here, look at how this chick is looking right here. She looks kind of nervous to me. But something forced you to change. Something forced you to change. And now you're like, yeah, this is a good idea. Yeah, this is a good idea. That Ten of Pentacles, I mean, you've got some great dreams going on in your head here about this whole thing. You got some good dreams going on. How does the person that they're here for think about it? Five of Cups. Disappointment. Regret. So you're super happy and you're just like, oh, thank God, I'm going to have so much of a better time. And this person is just like, man. You know what it feels like? It feels like you're the one that got away. You changed. You're like, I can do this myself. I can do this myself, or I don't need you. I have a cat running around with the zoomies. Sorry. Yes, kitty. Jeez. So you're just very excited in regards to this new change that's happening. You're very excited. You're just like, you know what? I can hold up this Ten of Pentacles by myself. I don't need you. It's like this person was holding on to who you were. Okay, what's passing from this situation here? What's passing from this situation between Virgo and their person, please? We've got Nine of Cups. It came out sideways. Nine of Cups. Yeah, like, so, you know, the Nine of Cups, in the different contexts and everything, you know, it means happiness and everything, but in kind of a negative context, you know, especially where this is going, what's passing is a forced happiness. A forced happiness. Kind of like Virgo, you were wearing this face. You were wearing this face, you know, with this person. And suddenly you decide, I'm not going to wear that face anymore. And you're super excited with this Ten of Pentacles to be like, thank God I don't have to put that on anymore. Holy smokes. Right? That forced happiness, you may have been really comfortable with this person before. And it just took a long time. I think you're starting to make a decision to move forward with your life in regards to things here. So what's the present energies for Virgo and their person, please? Present energies. Where they are at right now. And this is timeless, so whenever you're watching this. Where's the present energies for them, please, right now? Temperance. Yep. Healing. Learning balance within. Learning proper balance. And this person's really disappointed. This person's really disappointed with it. They didn't want to change. So it could have been like another earth sign that you're talking to. Could have been another earth sign. It's just like, dang, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. That kind of thing. Okay, so what's the challenge between these two? What's the challenge in this situation, please? If the Devil card pops out, I'm going to be like... If the Devil card pops out, okay, no. Okay, no. Nope. Good. So it didn't pop out. Okay. Yeah. What came out was Queen of Cups. Reversed. Look at that. For the challenge position, you guys lost that love and feeling. For sure. You lost that love and feeling between each other. That was the challenge of the whole thing. I feel like there's a bit of jealousy in there too. There's a bit of jealousy coming from this other person for sure. And here's the outcome. Seven of Pentacles. Now, this is actually a good thing in this situation. So a lot of times the Seven of Pentacles talks about lack of change or whatever. You guys are healing, but what's happening is that you are staying in the energy of temperance. You're staying in the energy of temperance. Proper balance, proper healing, holding in the water in those cups, right? Transferring cups. So you're just like, okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to help plant some seeds towards my Ten of Pentacles that I'm looking for. Plant some seeds towards that Ten of Pentacles, and I'm going to sit and I'm going to wait. I'm going to feed them the energy, and just wait and see how it goes. Assess how it goes at that point. I wish I could clarify. We're not going to do any clarifications on here at this point. Maybe when this channel becomes more active, I'll start doing more clarifications and whatnot for these weeklies. But that's what we have for you today, Virgo. So thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you in the future weeklies. And I'll see you next time. Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your part of the reading. So we're going to start off here with the Oracle card. Remember to check your sun, moon, or rising sign if this doesn't fit. But this Oracle card is going to be the overview for your upcoming week. This is timeless. It's not specific, so whenever you're watching it. All right, we've got Discovery. It's got a picture of a dude who's gold panning. Interesting. It says it's the energy of intention and discovery, and see how he's got like a piece of gold. He's like, I found something. So you found something, or you're going to find something this week that's going to spark your interest or make you kind of have that aha moment, it looks like, because it's discovery. He talks about all the gold that this guy, that shows the gold that this guy has panned from the creek there. What's going on for Taurus this week, please? Hello. I need to settle up this deck. It's been giving me shit all morning. Okay. Try it again. Sometimes these decks, like, they just don't want to cooperate. That's much better. Okay. Taurus, what's going on this week? What's going on for Taurus this week? Please. One more for Taurus. What's going on for this week between them and their person? Yeah. Energy settled back with those cards real quick. Okay. All right. Well, that was quick. Okay. So Taurus, we've got here 4 of Pentacles for you. So you are for sure holding on to something. Holding on tight, too. Whatever you've discovered, you're just like, no, I'm not letting this go. I'm not letting this go. It's a very stubborn feeling. Kind of like almost like somebody's like trying to strip it away from you, but you're just like, nope, that's not happening. Let's see what the other person's feeling. What's the other person feeling about this situation, please? What's Taurus's person feeling about this situation? Really? So we have 10 of Cups as well as like Knight of Wands and the Tower coming up. Interesting. A lot of strong cards came out with it. I'm not going to take them all. So, okay, so 10 of Cups here. What I'm feeling with this for your person. They're super thrilled in regards to something that's going on. And you haven't quite tapped into that energy yet with this 4 of Pentacles. I wish I could clarify. I may do clarifications later when the channel gets a little bit bigger, but I'm not going to do it at this point. But 4 of Pentacles, you're either digging your heels in regards to something, or... Because the thing is that what I note in this is that this 4 of Pentacles chick, she's got her eyes closed. She's like, nope, I don't want to look at it. What are they being stubborn about? All right, so what's the passing energies here? Let's see what's happening. What are the passing energies? 3 of Swords. Okay. 3 of Swords is a lot of heartache and pain. That's passing through. No longer having to address that. So this person's a lot happier because they've healed that sword. That heart right there. What are the present energies, please? For Taurus. and their person. What's the present energies? What is this? Queen of Swords. Okay. A lot of decisions and making decisions about things. Trying to keep emotions out of it. I think that's more you. I think that's more you with this Four of Pentacles. Trying to keep emotions out of it and keep your head on straight. So it's possible that everything with this person is doing wonderfully. Like here, oh look, I found my spark. Look how it's like looking like this dude's spark in his hand, you know. Look, I found my spark, but you know what? I'm going to like stand back and I'm going to look at it from a level-headed perspective. My heart has been healed. What's the challenge here? What's making this hard between Taurus and their person, please? What's making this hard? We got Ace of Wands in reverse right here. It came out. Lack of fire. A lack of fire. Interesting. It's like all cups and no fire. All water and no fire. And so you may be the type here, Taurus, where your cups and your fire are connected to each other. Where if they're not matching as far as like, you know, your emotions versus your passions, which are not the same thing, by the way. Your emotions versus your passions are not matching. You may be kind of like, hold on, I'm not quite ready. That may be it here. A lack of passion here. What's the outcome here for Taurus this week? It's like you're going to discover something about this. What's the outcome here? What are they discovering? What's the realization here? Nope, not quite. Outcome for Taurus and their person, please. Outcome for Taurus and their person. The Hermit. Inner reflection for sure. Inner reflection and thinking about things still. So you've got two people here. I mean, look at how the Queen of Swords is thinking and look at how the Hermit's thinking. They're both like, So it looks like there's a contemplation. So whatever it is that's coming in here, Taurus, it's going to be some sort of information and it's going to make you go, oh, you know, kind of one of those things. And you know what it's like? Because this person appears to be oblivious to it. They appear to be oblivious to what's going on your inner world. In your inner world. Like you figured out the broken heart piece. Like you figured out the pain that you've had in your heart and everything. And now it's like you're looking at this relationship with this person. And you're just going, am I still feeling this? With this Ace of Wands in reverse. This says you're not feeling it. And you're keeping it to yourself. With this Four of Pentacles. So this person is completely oblivious to it. They have no idea. And so you're really thinking about it hard, Taurus. You're thinking about it hard. This person, because you don't want to hurt them. You know, you don't want to hurt them at all. And so you're like, I got to dig deep. And I got to see if I can really find the feelings here. I got to dig deep and see if I can find the feelings. All right, well, that's what we've got for this week here, Taurus. Thank you so much. I hope to see you next time, and I'll see you later. Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your part of the reading here. So we're going to start with the Oracle card, see what the overall energies for this coming week are for you. What's the overall energies for Aquarius? We've got stuck energy. So the guy's stuck on his truck in a wet path. It's like a flooded dirt road, basically. Flooded dirt road. But there's a rainbow in here. So things are stuck right now, but it feels like you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, though. It's like, I can't move right now. I can't move right now, but I will be able to soon. And you know what? Kind of like sitting where I'm at here. I need to reset these cards again. Sitting where I'm at right now sure has a nice view with this rainbow that's out here. So it's like giving the impression of like a fresh rain had just fallen and everything. Kind of cleaned things up. Like, I can't move right now, but you know, I'm going to enjoy the view. So what's going on for Aquarius for this week, please? What's going on for Aquarius for this week, please, between them and their person? What's going on for Aquarius between them and their person? All right. So how does Aquarius feel about whatever is going on? How's Aquarius feeling? What's their perspective in this situation, please? For this upcoming week. Let's flip properly, please. These cards are like funny today. Okay, we've got King of Swords. You're feeling kind of sharp about it. You're feeling like the moment I'm past all this stuff, I'm just going to keep going and never look back. It's like you're making a decision on something. Should I do this or should I not? Let's see. What's Aquarius's person feeling like in this whole situation here? All right, so we've got the Knight of Wands and the Magician coming out for them. So this person's really trying to like generate some fire energy here. And right now you're all air. They're trying to generate some fire and they're wanting to have a little bit of fun. I got the idea in my head that popped in that says they're trying to break you out of the box or stuck place that you're in. Your person's trying to break you out of it. Something might have happened in the past here recently, which we'll find out here in just a second, that may have put you into a state where it just kind of mires you in the mud, really. Okay, what's the passing energies here for Aquarius and their person? This is what's passing. 10 of Cups. So you may have gone through a breakup or something recently, because that's passing. It's no longer there. Breakup or something else like a little bit more extreme. It could have been a loss of a family member, frankly. And this person's trying to help cheer you up a little bit. You're very much stuck in this brain-focused energy where you're just all about watching and observing and making decisions, but also judging. Judging people. All right. Tell me the present energies, please. I've got the Chariot and the Two of Pentacles. Trying to decide if you want to move on. Chariot, Two of Pentacles. Trying to decide if you want to move on from like whatever this was. Because, okay, gotcha. Okay, that's where we're at. So it's like you're still stuck in this. You're not ready to let go of it. This person, your person here, or whoever this is for you, is trying to help you, kind of distract you. They're trying to help distract you to pull you out of this rut that you're in. And like, so this week, as far as like, you know, the current energies of how you're feeling, you're trying to decide. You're like, I don't know if I want to, you know, and because sometimes, depending on how long it's been since this has passed through, You may not be done grieving yet, because that's what this is. Essentially, you're grieving something. You're grieving something that made you very happy. Up until this point, you haven't really thought about trying to change that. But this week is where the thought enters your head. Should I start trying to think about something else? I'm going to put a warning out there, is try not to cut off your grief early. No matter what these other people say, okay? Try not to cut off your grief early. I mean, this just happened last week. You need time, man. You need time. And you know what you can do is that to give yourself full permission to feel it, is you can sit here and say, you know what? I'm going to feel this grief, depending on what it is for you. I'm going to feel this grief until 15 days from now. 2 weeks-ish. I'm allowed to feel it. I'm allowed to be upset about it. I'm allowed to, do my own coping methods at that point and everything. But then after that point, I'm going to decide to move on. So a lot of times I find that's actually really effective for a lot of people. So because when you give yourself permission to feel a certain way for a certain amount of time, which is reasonable, people finally feel it. They feel it. I mean, because this King of Swords here, he's not feeling emotions here. He's all up in here. He's all up in here. So you may be blocking things. You may be blocking whatever this was in the past. So you need to give yourself permission to feel it so you can even consider moving away from it. Now, you may be at the point where you're done feeling it. You may be at that point here too, for some of you. And this person knows it. You're at that point to move on. So now they're kicking up their efforts to try to help you get past it. All right, what's the challenge here for Aquarius? What's the challenge here for Aquarius, please? Challenge for Aquarius. Memories. 6 of Cups. Memories. That's the challenge. That's what's making it so hard. So you're up in here. With that King of Swords, you're up in here. You're living in those old memories. And so what you may want to try to do is reframe how you see those memories. Reframe it. Accept the positivity of those memories as much as you can. And enjoy them and just be like, that was so nice. And now, my future is not going to involve that specific type of thing anymore. You have to accept that. You have to. Refusing to accept reality, because that is reality. You're not going to have this in the future. You're not. And so, once you accept that reality is usually when you start to move on. So, how's the future looking for Aquarius and their person, please? Top cards. Yeah. 2 of Wands and 3 of Swords. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're actually deciding to finally feel it. Deciding to finally feel it. But looking out with this 2 of Wands here. Oh, this is understanding why your heart hurts. Understanding why your heart hurts from this situation. So understanding is coming. Because a lot of times the way to help get through really hard things. Now, one, you have to get through the main acute grief of everything first. And then you can take a look at investigating things about what happened. And so that's what's happening here is you're about done with your grief and you're still stuck in your head with these memories going, what is it that I'm still holding on here? What am I still holding on to with this? Why can't I move on? Because you need to figure out, you need to investigate the grief. You need to investigate the pain. You need to look into it and understand it. Pain comes from lack of understanding. Pain comes from believing in something that isn't true. So I hope that helps, Aquarius. I hope that helps. That's what I've got for you this week. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you next week, or even in some of the other readings that are coming through here. Check your sun, moon, or rising as well. And I'll see you next time. Hi Libra, welcome to your part of the reading here. So we're going to start here with the Oracle cards, just to get a general overview of what's going on in your week. And there is a stray dog out there without a person. Sorry. Oh, it's the neighbor. I just heard them. Okay. What's going on for Libra this week, please? I can't wait to move and get out of this apartment. Oh. Libra. We've got teacher, back and forth, and kindred partnership. Okay. So, as I drop it, you're kind of going back and forth with I'm going to say someone. It's kind of this give and take kind of energy where you both give each other shit. One person will give the other shit, and then you guys will figure it out, and then the other person will give you shit. And then you guys will figure it out. And you guys always go back to center, though. You guys always go back to center. You guys are learning from each other. I say going back to center because I'm looking at this image specifically. I'm thinking about this. See how this guy's like on a seesaw? Teeter-totter. Yeah, so I feel like you guys kind of just go back and forth in like, it's like the pendulum swing. It just swings back and forth, and you guys figure something out, and then you move on. And then you figure something out, and then you move on. You figure something out, you move on. Because it says teacher here, so you guys are learning. So what's going on for Libra this week between them and their person, please? What's going on for Libra and their person this week? Kind of tells of the back and forth here. What's going on for Libra and their person this week, please? One more. Got a hair in it. Gross. All right. One more. For Libra and their person. All right, so how does Libra feel about what's going on this week? How does Libra feel? We've got my deck upside down. But we've got 3 of Pentacles. You're like, yeah, this is totally working. We're building a solid foundation with this person. Building a solid foundation. You guys are learning to understand each other and appreciate the different details that you both have. The different details and quirks of your personality. You're at that point. How is their person feeling here? How's Libra's person feeling in regards to this situation, please? How is Libra's person feeling? There we go. All right, we've got the 7 of Wands. So it may be this week that your person's feeling a bit defensive. Feeling a bit defensive with this 7 of Wands. Like, no, don't come at me. Like, you want to work on it, and they're like, no, leave me alone. No, leave me alone. That's what it feels like here. Okay, what's passing from this situation here? For Libra, what's passing from this situation? Queen of Pentacles. So there was a level of comfort that you both had. There was a level of comfort that you both had, that you both like enjoyed. And now it's like things are changing. And your person's going, nope, I don't want to. I mean, reverse energies as they apply, of course. But somebody's wanting to work on it. And so the other person is just like, no, wait, I'm not ready to do this. And whatever, like, easy, complacent type of energies you guys had going on before, that's passing through. Change is happening. What's the energy for current, please? We've got the Queen of Cups. Interesting. So we're moving from Pentacles to Cups. Feels kind of rocky. Feels kind of rocky. Now, so the thing is that it's not a... This is what you guys are trying to accomplish here. It's what you're trying to accomplish. And it's like this person's going, I'm not ready for this yet. Maybe because you're constant back and forth. Yeah, they're just not sure. I mean, look at this. While I'm talking, this popped out here. 7 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles. They are just not sure about what's going on. And so what's the challenge here? What's the challenge between Libra and their person, please? They're not ready to move on to something bigger and greater. You are, but they are not. Here we go. We're dealing with a broken heart. We're dealing with a broken heart. Now, that can be on both of your parts, by the way. You could be doing this just because you're like, well, if I don't do this, then that means I'm not worthy. I'm not lovable. But for them, they're just like, you know what? I'm not quite over the pain from my past. They can easily be saying that. I'm not over the pain of my past. I haven't figured it out yet and everything. And it's standing in the way of a love relationship between the two of you. You guys have had a level of comfort between each other for a while. And you're ready to take it a step up. And they're just like, oh, what are you doing? Right? Whatever happened to them in the past hurt. A lot. A lot. Look at that. Death and rebirth. It created a whole transformation for them. Tell me the outcome for this week, please. Tell me the outcome for this week, please. We got Page of Cups. Oh, and then the Knight of Cups right underneath it. Okay. Yeah, so... something tells me that this person right here, the one who's resisting the whole thing, is going to figure out what it is that's stopping them. Why is it that they don't want to do this yet? And they're going to dig deep and realize that it has nothing to do with you, Libra. It has nothing to do with you, and it's not fair to put that on you. So then the outcome you have is Page of Cups and Knight of Cups, which is ultimately vulnerability and opening up to this Queen of Cups. This person is ultimately not vulnerable at all whatsoever with the 7 of Wands. No way. Not vulnerable. I mean, look how she's like in a bubble, like protecting herself from those wands, right? That is not a vulnerable person at all. But this is totally like bringing that in for them. So frankly, like, Libra, I would say, be a little patient for them. Be a little patient. Have conversations if they want to have them. This person's quite defensive, so they have to be comfortable in talking to you about it. They have to be comfortable. Don't push too hard. They may need, but, I would ask a question of, why do you feel like I would do that to you? And hopefully it plants the seed inside their brain of, why do I think Libra would do that? Don't say it. Don't be all defensive yourself where you're just like, why would you think I would do this? Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Because it's not about you. Got it? It's not about you. It's their own shit. Okay? It's their own stuff. All right, Libra. That's what I've got for you today. Thank you so much for being here. At some point, I will do, extendeds with these, with like expanding what's going on and whatever. But until this channel is a little bit bigger, I'm not going to do that. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your part of the reading. So we're going to start with an oracle card here, just to get the general overview of what's going on. What's the general overview here for Gemini's week, please? General overview for Gemini's week. General overview for Gemini's week, please. Almost dropped it, but I didn't. Ha-ha! Okay. So we've got present power, hidden motivations, and back and forth. Interesting. Present power, hidden motivations, and back and forth. That's different. It's like you're trying to make a decision on something. So you're trying to make a decision on something here, Gemini. And I've got the Fool coming up. Yeah, so you're making a decision in regards to this. The hidden motivations, I can't tell if it's from you or if you're suspicious of somebody else. You keep saying back and forth, so you're just kind of like waffling on it. We've got the Lion and the Tiger on the present power card. It's like, which big cat is better? Which big cat is better? Which power is better? Let's see, what's going on for Gemini this week? Let's see if we can get some clarification on this. Where do I want to put my energies? All right, Gemini, what's going on this week between you and your person? Here we go. Okay. All right, so how does Gemini feel about this situation here, please? Okay, we've got the Empress and the Seven of Cups. Making a decision for sure. You're like, I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about this. And this has to do with the Empress. And I think it has to do with a person. You're trying to decide if this person is as important to you as you thought they were. Are they as important to Gemini as they thought they were? Wish I could ask more questions here. So at some point I will be doing like, expanding information to find more, to, find out what's going on here. Let's see here. Well, what's the other person feeling like? It's feeling like you're trying to choose between people. Which one's going to be my queen? Which one's going to be my empress? Gender doesn't matter. I don't care. And your person is feeling kind of left out about this. I'm going to say fearful that you're not going to choose them. Fearful that you're not going to choose them because you're back and forth about it. What are the hidden motivations? Maybe there's something that you want out of a relationship that you haven't specifically stated to these people. Like, so say for example, you're like, yeah, I want kids, or something like that, right? You're like, I want to make babies with this person or whatever. And it's like, and you have things about that, like, no, I don't think you'd be a good parent. That kind of thing. It doesn't have to be kids or whatever. It can be whatever. But I'm talking about like there's a decision happening and it's one that matters. And this person's hurt about it. They really are. They're hurt about it. All right, tell me more about what's passing from this situation for Gemini, please, and their person. What's passing for this situation for Gemini and their person, please? Five of Cups and the Star. I'm kind of disappointed with where it's going. Yeah, so somebody's starting to make a decision in regards to something like, I don't know, like I'm kind of disappointed with the way that this is going, and so now I'm going to make a decision in regards to this. Stop. Don't claw my chair, dude. Don't claw my chair. He likes to do that. When I go to my new place, I'm going to have like a cat tower right next to me where he can join me. All right. What's the present energies? Yeah, feeling disappointed about how it was going. It didn't go the way that you thought it was going to go. What are the present energies? Eight of Cups. Gemini, I'm seeing an ending or a decision for an ending here. This is what you're thinking about, walking away from something. I feel like you're trying to walk away from this person. And they feel like they're pretty hurt about it. Because it didn't turn out the way that you thought it was supposed to. You thought it was going to. What's the challenge here between these two? What's the challenge? Difficulty? What's making it hard? Please. Judgment. The decision. Yeah. The decision is what's hard right here. For sure. The divine action to make a change. For sure. Because Judgment and Death card, both scorpionic energies and very, death and rebirth type energies. So that's what's making this hard, is you're trying to make a real good change because you're like, I want my Empress. I want my other half. Gender doesn't matter again. I want my other person. I want my most specific queen or king. And you're like, and this person's not it. With this Five of Cups and the Star. This person's not it. Present power, hidden motivations. Yeah, you want your queen. Or your whatever. What's the outcome this week look like? Outcome this week for Gemini, please. Outcome this week. Wheel of Fortune. Change, for sure. Change is afoot. Change is afoot. The wheels are turning where you're going to make the decision. It looks like you're making a decision to leave something. To leave this person. It could be, again, this could be a job. It could be a relationship. It could be a whatever. They're going to be kind of sad about it, though. They're going to be kind of sad. But you're going to be like, this doesn't really fit me. This doesn't really fit me. And now I'm like looking at all these other options, with this Seven of Cups here. So, good luck, Gemini. That's what I've got for you this week. I'll see you next week. Have a good day. Hi, Leo. Welcome to your part of the reading. Whee! All right. So we're going to start with an oracle card just to get an overview of what this week's going to look like for you. Boy, that was quick, too. We've got loss coming up. Loss. You missed out on something for sure. Or at least you're feeling like you missed out on something. And you're staring at it off in the distance, watching as it sails away. Okay. So, what's going on for Leo and their person this week? What's going on? Because loss can be a lot of things. It doesn't have to be work. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship or anything like that. It could be. But it's between you and another person in general. So it could be a boss, could be whatever. That kind of thing. Family member. What's going on between Leo and the person here? What's this lost card for? Two of Pentacles came out. Not Pentacles, excuse me, Cups. All right, so how's Leo feeling about this situation currently, please? How's Leo feeling about this situation currently, please? How's Leo feeling about this situation? We've got Ace of Pentacles and the Queen, or excuse me, the Knight of Cups. You're feeling kind of vulnerable. You're feeling kind of vulnerable in something that you had like planted into. You're feeling vulnerable about it. The Knight of Cups is the most vulnerable guy in the deck. Most vulnerable knight in the deck. You know, you have the fastest knight, the Knight of Swords. You have the slowest knight, the Knight of Pentacles, but the most stable. And then you have the most passionate guy that waves and around and is bright and showy, like the, you know, Knight of Wands, right? So this guy is the most vulnerable, emotionally vulnerable about something that you had planted into with the Ace of Pentacles. You're feeling vulnerable about it. You're not feeling very secure, I don't think. What's Leo's person feeling about this? Six of Cups. I feel like they're focused elsewhere. I don't know why. This card doesn't really say that. But I feel like they're focused... Could be focused on like family or something. With the Six of Cups, you know, because it usually talks about children and stuff. They could be focused on their children or their family or something like that. And so it's leaving you in a space of, am I safe here? Is my living situation safe? Because it's about the Pentacle for you, okay? Is my living situation safe? Do I feel secure in that? Right now that answer is no for you. So let's get some more details. I'm not going to clarify these things, unfortunately. Sorry. But once the channel builds up a little bit here, assuming it does, I'll start expanding more on these, doing extendeds and stuff like that. So let's see, what's the passing energy here? What's the passing energy between Leo and their person, please? Okay. The Hanged Man. Okay. The Hanged Man. Stagnancy. Yeah, stagnancy. Things just kind of staying where they were. But you see it for what it is. You see it for what it is. That may be part of the reason why you're just like, yeah, am I going to be living here in 6 months? You know, that kind of thing. Or doing whatever, even a job. It could be a job thing too. But what's the present energies between Leo and their person, please? Present energies. Fool. Ooh, High Priestess too. Okay. Fool and High Priestess here. So knowing deep down within, deep down within, that you might have to set out and do something else. Deep down within that you might have to do something else. So this is why you're kind of feeling a little weird about your Pentacle, Leo. Because you're like, maybe I should go look for another place to go to. And so it could be either like, you know, a career thing where you're just like, okay, I don't know if this job is, we've got Three of Cups that popped out while I'm talking about that. Don't know if this job is like, you know, working out for me. Or maybe this relationship isn't working out. This person's super focused on their family, that kind of thing. Okay, what's the challenge here? But you know that it's time to move. Time to move. All right, Leo, what's the challenge here? Queen of Swords. Note in this card how like the cup is like locked up on the bottom here. See that? Cup is locked up. We're not looking at emotions at all. We're not looking at how we feel, and I feel like there's a lot of brain use that may be to the detriment. A lot of thinking, over analyzing and thinking about things to the point of detriment. Okay, what's the outcome looking like? There's so many questions that I have, and that's been with all of these. I have all these questions. What's going on? Because I'm nosy. Your tarot reader's nosy. Okay, so what's the outcome here for Leo? Nine of Swords. Okay. Yeah, Nine of Swords. So, Nine of Swords, yeah, it's like you're going to, you're like, I know what I need to do. That's what's like, I know what I need to do, but I'm going to stress out about it first. A lot of overanalyzing, a lot of using this and letting it get to you. This is letting it get to you. All right. Well, I wish I could extend it. I will once this site, once this channel gets a little bit bigger here, then I'll start extending it and everything. I might just do it anyway. It's just because I'm like, I need to know what's going on. But that's what I've got for you this week. Thank you so much, Leo. I hope you guys join me next week and for some of the other videos. I'll see you next time. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your turn for the reading. We're going to start with the Oracle card here. Remember to check your sun, moon, or rising sign if this does not resonate. Let's see what's going on for this week. What's the overview for what's going on this week, please? We've got taking steps and new supportive connections. Okay. So you're out meeting people, meet and greeting. I think that you're stepping out of your zone, I think. Out of your comfort zone. Yeah, you're stepping out of your comfort zone in order to do something different. You felt like you've been doing the same thing over and over again, I think. And you're finding that that's not working. All right, what's going on for Sagittarius this week between them and their person, please? Sagittarius this week between them and their person, please. One more. What's going on between Sagittarius and their person this week? It's not been a pain in the ass. I talk to my cards. All right, so how does Sagittarius feel about this situation for this week, please? How does Sagittarius feel about this situation, please? We've got Ace of Swords. I like it. Okay. Ace of Swords. You're like, dude, this is the way to go. This is my new idea. This is what I'm going to do. I think this is going to bring in what I'm looking for. This, for some reason I'm getting like a flash of intuition with it too. Flash of intuition with it. This is what I'm going to do. This is where I'm going to go. And that's it. Great. We're going to try this. All right, so how does Sagittarius' person feel about this? Now, this could be a romantic, could be friendship, could be whatever, could be like a job, like a boss. The Fool. That, this card, specifically in this deck, this is my, I had the word in my head, but I lost it. The don't give an F. Don't give an F and I'm just going to do it. Like, whatever. Just let's go. Let's do this. All right. I'm down. It's that kind of feeling. Okay, I'm down. Let's do this. So there's something new for sure. Something new. And your person seems pretty open with it. They may have some reservations, but they're not really sharing them with you. They're not going to share them with you. They're kind of putting them aside because they feel like their reservations may not be appropriate or necessary. All right, so what's the passing energy here, please? Passing energy for Sagittarius, please. Hello. Passing energy for Sagittarius, please. We've got the Hierophant. Ace of Cups. That's actually relevant. Okay, so it's funny because, like, so Sagittarians are all about, excuse me, I guess it's in my eyeball. Sagittarians are all about doing things their way, doing it different and everything. And what's passing here is doing it the old way, bringing in love or new creative opportunities the old traditional way. That's, or your traditional way, I'm going to say. Your traditional way wasn't working. So you're moving that out. You're doing something different. And that's where that Ace of Swords comes in. All right. So what's the present energies for Sagittarius and their person, please? You guys may be trying to just make friends. Could be anything like that. Could be also just for you. Judgment tried to come out here just now. Tried. What's the present energies for Sagittarius, please? Present energies for Sagittarius, please. Five of Wands. Fighting the good fight. Fighting the good fight. Kind of like trying to force something to happen, really. Going to battle about it. Like really pushing for it. But it's creating some conflict. What's the challenge here? Queen of Pentacles. That's the challenge, is that, you know, you guys you're used to doing something a certain way. You're used to doing something a certain way. So you're finding that in order to change the way you're thinking about it and change the way you're doing things, you're finding it's kind of a battle for yourself. So, all right. And so what's the outcome here for Sagittarius, please? Knight of Pentacles. Going at it slow. Good. Taking it slow. You know what? We'll just take it day by day. But you know what? The thing is, we'll do it the right way. Take it day by day. Do it the right way. Good. All right, Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. And I hope you join me in future readings. I'll see you next time. Hi, Aries. Welcome to your reading here. So let's get started. This will start with the Oracle cards here just to get a general overview for what's going on for Aries this week. We've got conflict. So this could have to do, of course, you know, with something romantic. Could be something with a career. Could be home life, whatever. So, but it looks like you're in for a week. It could be also just a hard week in general. Could be just a hard week in general. All right, tell me what's going on for Aries this week, please, between them and their person. Person could be a boss, could be a family member, could be, you know, romantic relationship, whatever. Tell me what's going on for Aries this week. All right. So how does Aries feel about this situation for this week? How does Aries feel about it? We've got, oh, nice. Got the Magician and the Emperor. You're like, I'm the boss, dude. Got you right there, man. I'm trying to be me as much as possible. You're trying to create, you're trying to build and be you, really. That may have been something you struggled with in the past. And that's what you're doing. You're like, well, I'm just going to be me for this whole thing, which you should. Yes. How does Aries person feel about this situation, whatever's going on? How does Aries person feel about this situation? We've got Page of Wands and we have the Star coming out. So there's a little something coming in. They feel like there's a little something that they're feeling about who they are, where they're going, that kind of thing. And they're starting to express this, like where it's going. If so, like say for example, if it's like a job situation, it's like your boss coming to you and saying this company is going a different direction. Something like that. Excuse me. And so it's like you're having discussions with this person about what they want to do with their life or what they want to do with the business, whatever they want to do with the house. I don't know, whatever. It's something like that. And you're trying to react in it in such a way that's true to you. But I'm going to say that with this conflict card, it's probably hard. It's probably hard. What's the passing energy here? For Aries, please. What's the passing energy? For Aries, please. This is weird. All right, we've got Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. So basically all this forward movement with everything, a lot of, I'm going to call it gung-ho-ness. being excited to move forward and just take care of business, you know, that kind of thing. I think that's the Knight of Swords also, you know, typically doesn't have their emotions involved in things too much. They just get in and take care of business, that kind of thing. So that may be what you were doing, especially if this is like a career thing for you and this is like a boss or something, where you're like, I'm just going to do it. You know, I'm going to go along and I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to do it well. And I'm not going to think about it too much. Because it hurts with the Three of Swords popping out here. Not going to think about it. So maybe it's a job that you've been having struggles with. All right, so what's the present energies here for Aries, please? Present energies. We got Ten of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Ten of Swords and Queen of Wands. So it's like what's ending? It's like either it's like they're saying no to a specific behavior. That's what it's like. They're like, no, you're not allowed to do that anymore. You're not allowed to be that kind of motivational. You're not allowed to make those kind of decisions on your own. You're not allowed to do that anymore. That's what it's like. If this is in regards to relationship kind of thing, it's like a termination of the passion. That's what it's like. A termination of the passion. An ending of the passion. Not ending the actual relationship, but an ending of like the fire. Interesting. Okay, so what's the challenge here? What's the challenge here between these two? The Fool. Striking out to do something new. Trying to do something different. And failing. That's been the challenge, is that, and I bet that what's been happening here is that with this Knight of Swords, you've really tried not to make waves with this guy, because this guy is not the kind of guy that comes in to make changes. Not really. This one just comes in and gets the shit done. You know? Just gets it done however you want it done, and they get it done. Whatever. They don't question it, whatever. So, I feel like you've not been the type to really make waves in regards to things. But now what's happening is that whatever this is it's changing, and you're like, can we do it this other way instead? Can we do something different? You know, since we're changing, can we change it this way? And they're like, no. No, we're going to do it our way. We're going to do it our way. Or maybe you presented an idea and they're like, they just straight up shot it down. Could be like that. What's the outcome for Aries week, please? What's the outcome for Aries week? We've got the High Priestess and the Devil. Okay. Yeah, this is like you keep choosing to keep your mouth shut. Because you're angry. Choosing to keep your mouth shut. Because you're angry or because you're like fearful of what could happen. Choosing to keep your mouth shut. Because you know that something bad would happen if you continue to speak out. That kind of thing. Well, so I hope this week goes okay. Good luck. With this conflict thing, it's not looking pretty. It's not looking pretty. I'm hoping next week is better for you. So, thank you so much, Aries. I will see you next time, and I hope you have a good day. Hi, Pisces. Welcome to your part of the reading. Yay. I'm at the end of this whole thing, and I'm just like, woo! All right, so we're going to start the reading off here with an oracle reading to get a general overview of what's going on for your week here. So we've got decrease. The image shows someone trying to hold water in their hands, and it's just falling right through, you know. It's decreasing in their hands. So there's something going on this week for you where things are going to start to minimize a little bit. Something between you and somebody else. Could be a work relationship, could be a romantic friendship, whatever. But something's going to decrease a little bit. Let's see what it is. All right, what's going on for Pisces for this week, please? Pisces. What's going on for Pisces this week between them and their person, please? What's going on for Pisces between them and their person? All right. So how does Pisces feel about this situation? How does Pisces feel about this situation? Okay, so we have... interesting. 9 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. You're like, I'm forcing myself to be happy, damn it. That's what that says. That's insisting that you are happy. Despite the fact that it's like somebody saying that after a really hard roller coaster ride and their hair is all over the place and they've got bumps and bruises and whatever from being jarred around from it or whatever. And you're like, are you okay? And they're like, yeah, I'm fine. That's what this is like. It's like you've been through the ringer, you know. You've been through the ringer and you're like, everything's good. Everything's good. It's this very forced happiness here. Okay, so tell me how Pisces person's feeling here. What is Pisces person feeling about this situation, please? 3 of Cups. They're like, I'm cool. I'm cool too. I like this. Can't help but notice that there's 3 people in that picture though. I'm cool. Pisces, if you're in a situation where you are not exclusive with somebody, with this person, maybe. If you are not exclusive, I feel like you're kind of hiding from how you're feeling about the fact that you're not exclusive. That might be a piece of it. Let's see here. What's passing here? What's passing Pisces by? What's from like before? The relevant past. Oh my goodness. We're not going to take that one because that was stupid. Relevant past, please. There we go. Four of Wands. Four of Wands. The joy and the parties and the excitement of what you've had with this person, or whatever this person represents. Could be a career, could be, whatever, of course. But it could also be a romantic relationship. Could be. This doesn't mean you're married to them, okay? It doesn't mean that. It means two people coming together and feeling joy and spreading joy around where they live, right, in their space. That's passing. That's not happening anymore. And you're noticing it. You're like, I'm fine. I'm fine. What's the present energies here for this week? For Pisces, please. What's the present energy for this week for Pisces, please? Seven of Swords. Three of Swords. Oof. See, you're hiding your heartbreak, dude. You're hiding it. I think you might be hiding it from yourself. I still can't help but notice that there's three people. Three people here. If that's relevant for you, this is for you. You are hiding from how you're feeling about this situation. You're denying it. 100%. You are denying that your heart hurts. And therefore causing a lot of pain for yourself. Causing discomfort. You're like, but I'm fine. No. Yeah, I want you to look deep down inside your heart and be like, are you really though? Why do you keep telling yourself that you're fine? When you're actually fine, you don't tell yourself that you're fine. You just are. It's like you're trying to fake it till you make it. I'm like scolding you. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be hard on you. You're already going through a hard point anyway. But what I'm trying to say is don't deny it. Eight of Pentacles and Temperance came out here. Do the work, and that'll create the healing. What's the challenge here between these two? What's going on? What's the challenge between these two people, between Pisces and their person, please? What's the challenge between Pisces and their person? We got the Ten of Cups that came out like sideways. Just not that happy. The emotional satisfaction has disappeared, I think. I'm betting trying to attain that emotional satisfaction has been very difficult lately. Attaining that satisfaction has been difficult lately. See, there's just two people in that picture. Page of Swords just popped out while I'm like chewing on that. Okay. What's the outcome here for Pisces, please, for this week? What's the outcome for Pisces this week, please, in their person? High Priestess. Depending on your intuition to know what to do next. Because remember, decrease was the overall view. So, what do we need to decrease, Pisces? Decrease that. Decrease the denial that your heart hurts about the whole situation. So I'd say that having a discussion with this person about how you don't want to be not exclusive, or how you do want to be exclusive. Maybe you've already had that discussion. Maybe that's where we've gotten. where maybe you have said, okay, yeah, I can deal with that. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I can handle that. Well, this reading is saying that you've got work to do. If you're going to sit here and say, yes, I can handle that my person is dating me and somebody else at the same time. My person's where I thought it was just us. A person that I was trying to create this with. If I'm going to say that I'm okay with it, just to try to keep this person around, you got work to do. You got to figure out why it is that it hurts you, for one thing. And it's usually something deep down from your past. But also, it could also just be, that's who you are. You're a monogamous kind of person. You know what I mean? That's okay. There's so much stuff out there about like polygamy and all this other stuff and, you know, polyamory, all that and everything. And you know what? As long as everybody's consenting and fully aware of who they are and okay with that, fantastic. You do you. Great. But I think a lot of people like decide to participate in these type of situations when they are not ready to. They are not ready to. They actually weren't ready to handle, you know, their person being with someone else, you know, at a certain time of week or whatever, you know, that kind of thing. They're not ready for that. And I'm going to tell you that there's a deep down instinct in a lot of people, a deep down instinct, male or female, to have it just be monogamous. Deep down instinct. And when instinct is something that you can't fight, you're going to have it no matter what. So then you just have to question it. You know what? Am I willing to go through the pain of that? Or is it okay? Right now you're like, it's okay. Your heart says it's not. So there's going to come a point where you're going to be like, I don't know if I can take it. I need to decrease my heart pain. Decrease my heart pain. Use my intuition to decide what to do next. All right, Pisces, that's what I've got for you this week. I do intend eventually to like expand on these a little bit more once the channel grows a bit. And I hope to see you next time. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your turn in this video today. So, all right, so we're going to do an overview here with this Oracle deck. What's the overview for Cancer for this week, please? What's the overlying overview energies for Cancer? Holy shnikes. We've got a discovery. You know, and that's funny because, like, I think Taurus had the same thing. Discovery. See the bright spark that's holding in his hand because he's like gold panning. Discovery of gold. Something important. Interesting. So Cancer, you're finding something. Could be like a spark of a thought. Could be, you know, new information that you just got for something. You're like, oh, that was a great idea. You know, that kind of thing. Could be like that. And of course, if these energies do not match for you, check out your sun, moon, and rising. Just to see if something helps a little bit better. What's the energies for Cancer and their person this week? Your person may be, you know, friendly, romantic, maybe a career, family. Could be anything, really. You'll find out if it matches for you or not. You'll know. You're like the most psychic people in the zodiac. You'll know. It's fine. One more for Cancer. What's going on for Cancer and their person this week, please? There you are. Okay. How's Cancer feeling about what's happening this week? About this whole situation? How's Cancer feeling about this situation, please? There we go. We've got the Two of Wands. Okay. Two of Wands. You're like, well, I'm trying to see something. I'm thinking about doing something different. Because I've got the feeling that there's something out there and I kind of want to go for it. Not quite sure what it is yet, though. All right, what's Cancer's person feeling about this here? Maybe that's that discovery that you made. Maybe you have an idea. So now you're like, huh. I wonder what would happen if I did that. What is Cancer's person thinking about this situation here? For this week for Cancer, please. What's Cancer's person thinking? How are they feeling about it? Interesting, because like underneath like the Two of Wands here for you, Cancer, was the Lovers, and theirs just came out with the Lovers. So, and what's interesting is that, so I'm looking at it in my spread like this, and look at how she's like looking at the Lovers. So, maybe you found a spark in this person. Maybe you found your spark in this person. And maybe you just now discovered it. You're just like, oh. So then you're like, you know, it's like you're trying to look at them and trying to get a good view on them. And the thing is that they are feeling something. Or maybe you found out that that's how they feel about you. And you're like, oh, I bet that's it. You're finding out that that's how they feel about you. Strong, passionate connection. And you're like, oh, maybe I'll consider this. And this is you considering it. This is you thinking about it. So maybe that's the discovery. Discovering that this new person is into you. And I don't have a feeling that, I don't think that you really considered this person much before. I feel like you might not be the type that really kind of focuses on somebody until you notice that they like you too. You know. What's the past here? What's the relevant past for Cancer for this week, please? What's the relevant past? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, keep into yourself. Keep into yourself for sure. You're like, what emotions? I don't see no emotions. What emotions? Huh? So you're like, I'm going to keep those emotions inside. I am not sharing those at all whatsoever. Nope. Okay, what are the current energies here? Present energies for Cancer. I like to play. What are the current energies for Cancer, please? We've got the Moon and Death and Rebirth. Oh, wow. Strong cards here. You're changing your mind and you're not going to show them. You're changing your mind. You are changing how you feel. 100%. And you're not showing that progress is going. You are not showing this person. For some reason, you will not show them that now suddenly you're interested. This may have been someone who's like been into you for a while and you fought it. You fought it hard. But then something happened, like something came through, discovery. Something happened that suddenly you're just like, oh. Okay, what's the challenge here? We've got the High Priestess. Secrets. Secrets and keeping things to yourself, that's the problem. That's the problem here. for sure. Secrets for sure. You're over there looking at this person like, I'm fascinated. But you refuse to go over there and talk to him. Or you refuse to bring it up. What's the outcome? Oh, that was quick. Cancer. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles, Judgment, and Two of Pentacles. This is you still deciding not to say a word. Still deciding not to say a word. You're like, I'm going to sit on this decision because I don't know what the hell to do. Dang it. I'm totally rooting for you too. I'm like, just go do it. I want to see what happens. Nosy tarot reader. I will in the future here be doing a, kind of clarifying some items to get more information and stuff like that at some point once this channel grows a bit. But that's what I've got for you today. I hope to see you in the future. And I hope you have a great day. Scorpio, your turn. Finally. All right, so we're going to start with the oracle cards here to get the overall energies for you. And let's see how it goes. So check your sun, moon, and rising sign, any other prominent places if this does not fit for you. So, and of course, take energies and reverse them as it applies. And note that this can be have to do with like work, friendship, romantic, whatever as well. It can be just about anything. So between you and another person. We've got conflict as the overall energy. Aries had this too. So if you have strong Aries placements, you might find that relevant. FYI. So conflict. So something's coming up where you're having to use that mental prowess that's coming up for you. Use that mental prowess that Scorpios are so well known for. Something just to kind of fish or, swim through and get through. Let's see what's going on between Scorpio and their person, please. What's going on with Scorpio and their person, please? Scorpio and their person, please. One more. For this week. Okay, so how is Scorpio feeling about whatever the situation is? How is Scorpio feeling about this situation, please? We've got Seven of Wands. So you're either feeling really defensive in regards to something, or you're feeling really on the offensive, like I'm going to persist and push my way through this. The cards would tell me more. How's your person feeling about it? Something tells me it's probably more defensive. What's Scorpio's person feeling about this here? What's Scorpio's person feeling about this week, please? We've got Four of Cups. A little bit of apathy here. Totally knocked other cards off my desk here. A little bit of apathy here. Someone who's kind of feeling a little left out. Kind of hurt. My music just turned off and I hate that. There. Magic. All right. So I like to play. It's fun. So your person's not feeling the greatest, really. They're not feeling very good. They're feeling kind of like, really? Is it really going to be like that? Is it really? And you're just like, yeah. Tell me what's the passing energies here. What's the passing energy for Scorpio here, please? Chariot. Interesting. So the Chariot is passing through. It's in the past, where there was a lot of movement, a lot of willpower, and the urge to come together and love. You know, because it's this, the Chariot is the sign for is not the sign, but the card for Cancer too. So a lot of love, a lot of forward ambition, partnership, because of the the black and the white here. Partnership. Okay, so what are the current energies here for Scorpio and their person, please? Where are the current energies for Scorpio and their person, please? Nope, not quite yet. Flip out all the way, please. Here we go. We've got the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups. Oh. Okay. This is a lot of dreaming of that partnership. I mean, because this Page of Cups guy, this guy lives in the clouds, man. He lives in the clouds. He's a lot of times just dreaming about things, but not actually taking action towards it. And this is what he's dreaming about. Two of Cups. So there's a lot of, I kind of wish it was like this type of energy. I kind of wish it was more perfect type of energy. Kind of wish it was closer. Kind of wish it was this way. Kind of wish it was that way. A lot of that going on. What's the challenge here between these two? Okay. We've got the Emperor and the Empress. That's weird. Emperor and the Empress, the matching pair. That's the challenge. So the question, I guess, that pops in my head here is, are you two the matching pair? A lot of times if you're a matching pair, you have work to do, right? So you're going to have weeks where you're just like, man, I got to really work my way through this. If you guys are the matching pair, there is work to do. Always. But if you are not the matching pair, that's the problem. It's that you're mismatching. Scorpio, with this Seven of Wands here, you're either, I feel like you're trying to force it to happen. I feel like you're trying to force this to be okay, but your person is just like, I don't know, man. You know, like, I'm not really feeling it. That's what this says. I'm not really feeling it, though. I'm disappointed by this. I'm disappointed by not feeling it, but I just don't feel it. And I'm dreaming of this. I'm dreaming of this Two of Cups partnership and this matching pair. That's the hard thing with these days. There's a lot of this whole twin flame stuff that's out there. A lot of twin flame ideals out there, and what it's doing is it's making people think that there is always going to be that person out there. And you know what you're going to find is you're going to find someone who's good for you right then. Good for you right then at the energy level that you were at right then. They will match you at that point. The thing is that eventually you change. At least a lot of people do. Eventually you change. Eventually you grow out of that old energy that you were in. And then suddenly you don't match anymore. That's what it generally is to find someone who matches you. Yeah, see, equal balance brings the passion with the Queen of Wands. Six of Pentacles, equal balance brings the passion. So the thing is that if you don't have equal frequencies, you end up like this. All right, what's the outcome for Scorpio for this week? What's the outcome for Scorpio this week, please? We've got the Knight of Swords and the Lovers. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so what this says to me is that, like, cutting out, boy. Because the Knight of Swords, like, takes care of business and doesn't have a lot of emotions involved. And what this says to me is I'm cutting out the idea of this lover's connection. I need to stop thinking about that lover's connection. I need to stop thinking about it. And that might be for this person. Because you, Scorpio, you're fighting through it. You're like, I'm going to make this happen. I want to make this happen because you know what? We do match each other and it's okay. And this person's getting lost in their head about some ideal situation. And I think somebody is going to end up going, we need to cut out this lover's idea. We need to cut out this perfect pair idea. It needs to stop. Because, you know, a lot of times when we think perfect pair, we think we don't fight. We don't have problems. We have perfect sex. We have, you know, all this other stuff and everything. Thing is that just straight up doesn't happen. If it does, fantastic. But you're probably still in the honeymoon phase. When you've been with someone for 12 years, you're probably not anymore. You're probably not anymore. And what happens is that you have to put in the work to keep that going. Otherwise, this happens. So, in the future here, Scorpio, I will be doing, extending these, kind of clarifying these a little bit more and everything once the channel gets a little bit bigger. And, but for now, that's what I've got for you today. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.